Hello and welcome, my beautiful Sagittarians. Brenda here with your extended reading. And that involves finance and career, romance, relationships, whether in love or business, and your outcome card and your focus card. And this week, the focus card I've chosen is the Moonology deck. Okay, let's see what we have here when it comes to money and finances this week. Do you need to see, know, and expect? Well, we had this beautiful card about sudden wealth coming in. So there could be some money that's going to show up, but it could be unexpected money as well. So let's see what we have here. Here we go. Okay, so they are talking about money coming in here. And they talk about wealth. So this is really good for some of you. So obviously there is money coming in because we talked about it here as well. And you have a gift here. It's a gift you're going to receive. And perhaps something that you didn't anticipate. You may have invested in something in the past, and you might have even forgotten about it. It's been so long that you just didn't think about it anymore, and then all of a sudden, whatever you invested in is going to profit and make money. So also, I think this might have been something you might have been invested in when it came to sales and finance. But others, you could be receiving a raise for the good work that you're doing. You're going to get promoted at work and receive a bonus or maybe a commission check for something that you've done really well. But it could also be a raise and a job leveling up where you may be getting a raise and maybe even a new job description that's going to level you up that ladder of success. This is a lucky, lucky time for you. Some of you, I do think you're going to find finances is going to be of a great concern to you because it's going to be a good concern to you. Now you come in with a face card as well. And the face card says you've got money skills. You have the ability to know how to deal and maneuver and negotiate and work around money. You are a good investor. You have this ability to pick the right things to put your money in. And I think this is why you're going to see an increase here, some sort of a profit. Something's going to succeed and raise up. Sometimes, when you've done this, you've almost thought that I'm going to take a risk. But by doing that, you looked at the picture, you were careful. It might have been a risk for you as personally to do this, but I do think that you look at things at face value and you don't skirt around the issues. I do see you as a person who doesn't just jump into the quicksand and try to figure out later how you're going to get out of that muck. You have this ability to stand your ground and be your own person. I talked about that here with the Queen of Wands, and it will bring you success because you've had concerns in the past you've had to deal with, but you have this ability to overcome them. And I do think that you're going to see that you're getting that fame, that exposure, that good reputation, because that came in with the Six of Wands as well. So you're working hard for what you got, and you're investing well, and you're applying your energy where it needs to go, and you're going to see success because of it. So this is wonderful. I love it. So this reading is very good when it comes to you getting recognized for the hard work that you put out there and receiving those rewards in money for some of you. Now, let's see what we have. Excuse me. Let's see what we have for relationships. And this can be colleagues. This can be work. It's too many. This can be romantic. Oh, they're flying out for sure today. All right, let's see what we have here. You've been given stay optimistic about your love life, and you've been given forgiving and learning. Okay, so there could be a situation here where we talked about the Six of Cups coming into play here, where you could be reconnecting with somebody from your past. You may be feeling nostalgia and, you may be feeling that you're going to want to discuss something here. And maybe the two of you were immature at the time. You were young. You didn't handle situations and things were left up in the air, and you need to, have closure here. And that's where the forgiving can come in, because as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to get back together or you're going to, restart a relationship. Now, for some of you, it could be possible. But what I'm saying here is, regardless, we have to forgive in order to go ahead, in order to move forward, in order to go forward in our lives where we're not held up. We're not constantly thinking and mulling it over in our mind and over obsessing about a situation. Now you're going to get closure. So that comes in the form of forgiveness and throwing it out into the universe. If there's bad behavior, okay, if someone has deceived you, you have to still forgive the situation, but not accept or ever allow that negative toxic energy in your life. You don't have to condone it, but you do have to throw it out with forgiveness. And that means you don't hold resentment. You don't hold hatred. You don't hold animosity. You don't hold revenge. Okay? Those are the things you have to think about when you forgive, right? Now, you stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So if you're, in between relationships and you're feeling a little bit nostalgic or lonely and you're thinking about past relationships and how they went, you need to maintain your ability to be positive. Hold your head high. Look in the mirror and say, hey, I love me and I'm great with me. And because I love myself so much, I'm exuding that energy out into the universe to attract someone else who's going to see that in me. So remember, what we feel inside, we create, we become. And and that's what we're going to attract out there. So know that you're worthy of this, okay? And stay positive. Now, let's see what the outcome card here is. Being aware of the changes around you and what the universe and spirit says you need to surrender to, let go of, not hold and harbor and carry within yourself. All right, we've got 2 here. Surrender to your addictions and surrender to non-action. Okay, so whether you're addicted to substance, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. So over-obsessing, over-worrying, overworking, overeating, anything, okay? It can be an addiction in anything. And you're going to realize that you need to, step up and make some changes. And they're going to be for the better, because I do think that you're capable of doing that. So for those of you that are feeling as though you're held back, chained down, and not being able to go forward because in your weak moments, you've turned to something here that might have worked in the past for you temporarily, because these are all just short fixes, right? This is just a band-aid fix when we lean into those things. So let it go. Realize it. I think you're going to be making healthier choices here, whether it's you need more exercise, you need to get outside, or you need to socialize more, or you need to eat better. Whatever the case is, I see that you need to just pay attention to that and surrender to it. Now, you've also got surrender to non-action. And, non-action is about sitting there and taking your time, not jumping in, not overreacting, not doing things in haste. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So, don't go chasing after something that isn't paying attention to you, okay? Whether it's a person or a situation or a circumstance that you're in. Now's the time. You've done everything you can do, and you need to let it go. I do think you have to be careful about those out there that might be wanting to charm you into taking something away from you, and you just need to let it go. Don't get caught up, and don't get caught up in any unnecessary arguments and fights, okay? All right. Let's see what we have here for our focus card. What do you need to focus on this week? What do you need to focus on? What do you need to focus on? Spirit, guides, the powers that be. Oh, they threw out 2 here. Okay. You are good enough, and hold your vision. Okay. Yeah. So this is the full moon in Virgo and the fixed moon. So don't get stuck in your ways, okay? But on the other hand, I want you to stay focused here, because we talked about that here with the Queen of Wands, and she's super focused because her king is the most focused king out there, right? He goes bigger, he goes home. She's learned from that. She's had to work harder for it, though, through her struggles and her experiences. So hold your vision. Keep going after your goals here, and know that you're capable of it. You're good enough. You're good enough to receive this accolade, to receive these rewards, to receive everything coming into you, okay? So beautiful, beautiful reading. And remember, there's something coming in here for you in the form of gifts and wealth. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius. And a positive week to look forward to here. Always know I send you lots of blessings and lots of love and many blessings. Take care and see you soon.